Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the English news from Djibouti channels. Here are the headlines of our editions tonight. The President of the Republic, His Excellency Mr. Ismail Omar Guelleh, sent a letter of condolence in United States after the death of George Bush's father. On continental news, a huge event in France, and we begin with the news editions in national. The condolence sent by the President of the Republic, His Excellency Mr. Ismail Omar Guelleh, to his American appointment following the death of former President George W. Bush's father. At this event, the President of the Republic said in his message that the nations of Djibouti express a compassion and solidarity and wish that his sadness condolence be extended to the family and to the relatives and friends of the late former head of state and the whole of the friendly people of the United States of America. The people of Djibouti also join me in expressing their sympathy and friendship to the American friendly nations in the difficult ordeal of the death of a former President George Bush. A statement with a very full professional career. George Bush will long be remembered as a leader committed to freedom and peace, wrote the President Guelleh in substance. Deceased yesterday, Friday, at the age of 94, former U.S. President George W. Bush began his rich political career after a brilliant career in the U.S. military, in which he was a famous aviator. A national event, the Finance Committee of the National Assembly held a working meeting in the committee room. The debate focused on the study of the budget regulations of public institutions. The meeting was chaired by the chairman of the Assembly, Mr. Sharmarke. The committee in the presence of the budget minister, Mr. Bodi Ahmed, and the Minister of Agriculture, Mr. Mohammed Awali, as well as members of the Finance Committee and other parliamentarians participated in the meeting. The Police Academy Idris Farah Abane has closed the regional training for about 30 policemen for several countries in the region. This training title, Commander for Police Unity, responds to the common concern of EICF to deliver well-focused and dedicated peacekeeping models. The aim is for both institutions to enable learners from the respective ranks and different internal security units to deepen their knowledge and enhance their tactical abilities. In his closing remarks at the training, a policeman Commander first represented the role of this institution headquartered in Nairobi, Kenya. This training was intended to reinforce the knowledge of the officer present there. And now on continental, and the president of the Juba Regional Council held a sensitizations meeting with the women and youth of the Jura within his department to involve them more in local development process. The meeting also saw the participations of the local representatives as well as the chair of the CRT, who thanked the participant who responded to his invitation and his daily return. In his intervention discussions where we focused various points such as unemployment, training, violence against women, and especially to review activities to micro garden and urban garden in the city Tajura with the support of the Common at the last year to encourage women participations in the local development process. On continental news, the African CAN 2090, the African Confederation of Football, decided to withdraw organization in Cameroon due to the delays in infrastructure project. The Confederation of African Football, CAF, decided Friday to withdraw the organization of CAN 2019 in Cameroon. The African Football Confederation decided the withdrawal of the organization of African Cup of nation in Cameroon. Here we arrive at the end of this news edition. Thank you for watching us. Goodbye. Have a good night. Goodbye.